Hello and welcome to Think About It, where we have two primary goals. One, to get you to think about it, and two, to have you pass these videos along to your friends and family and even those with whom you disagree politically, because somebody's got to start doing some thinking. I'm not sure who I'm more enraged at these days, whether it's the blatantly, obviously, intentionally corrupt Obama administration or the corrupt mass media. They're overlooking every story that's important to take time to tell us really gripping, breaking news stories like, in the winter it snows a lot in the east. Maybe you missed this over the weekend. One day after the State of the Union address, when the entire nation was talking about the address and hadn't yet gotten into the news about Egypt, the administration secretly granted another 111 health care waivers to corporations that are friendly to the Obama administration. That brings the total to 733 companies and organizations exempted from having to take part in the law you and I have to be a part of. A couple of questions for you. Number one, if Obamacare truly reduces cost, improves access to care and the quality of it, why would anybody want an exemption? If it's truly not a job-killing bill, but will somehow magically lead to the creation of new jobs outside of the government, why would any company not want to be a part of it? Seems kind of strange to me. Until you read a little bit deeper. A fantastic story in the Washington Times spells it all out for us. You need to look this up. The title of it is called The Tawdry Details of Obamacare. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. I just want to give you a couple of facts. The SEIU, the union that donated $27 million to President Obama, the former leader of which, who has been the most frequent guest at the White House, has received the most exemptions under the health care law. It's absolutely stunning to see that out of 733 exemptions granted, 111 of them were granted the day after the State of the Union address and not published anywhere. It wasn't until the Washington Times did a little digging on its own that it discovered the news. Have you heard it anywhere else? I mean anywhere. And rather than go through a long litany of those corporations who have received the exemptions, let me just ask you this question. If that law truly does all that it was promised to do, why would anybody want out of it? Are you at all troubled by the fact that you and I are not likely to have any choice whatsoever in the matter unless legislation can repeal it? The question remains, if Obamacare is such a fantastic law, then why does the White House keep protecting only its friends from it? You may remember a quote from Mr. Obama himself, and I quote, that's why I'm reading it, when he said infamously, "We're going to punish our enemies and we're going to reward our friends." If the law's so good, why is anybody being exempted from it? Let me give you a little advice. Since the national networks aren't going to do any of this work, clearly, what if you picked up the phone and called your local affiliate? You picked up the phone and asked for the assignment editor at your local ABC station or NBC or CBS station and said, "Hey, I just need to talk to you for a couple of seconds." Maybe if the nationals won't do it, perhaps the locals will dedicate a reporter to make a few phone calls and discover that there's really something very, very dishonest going on here. It's infuriating, isn't it? Welcome to America, where in a couple of years the scenes in Egypt will look tame by comparison. Think about it.